Hello my friends, I am G Hondo and welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD with mods. This is episode 14. In episode 13 we pretty much had a repeat of episode 12 actually, where I ended up selling off quite a few more vehicles that just weren't helping us at all and extending another set of loans to build another valuables run. So in between sessions, I went ahead and made some changes to the settings for the game. So now we should be getting a lot less pop-ups about old vehicles. And I did also reduce the amount required to renew a vehicle. By default, it's that you have to have 200,000 available cash. I set that down to 2. So basically, as long as my money isn't negative, it will be allowed to just renew some of these vehicles anyway. So temporarily, the money situation is going to get worse for a little while, but then it should improve. Anyway, let's get back into it. But having removed all those other vehicles, oops, and yet another passenger carriage. We're getting quite a few of those, and the speed's actually decent. So that one is a distinct maybe. Maybe. Let's go and compare. Over here at the replace vehicles, this was for a passenger. Oh, that's a passenger tram. Oh, I don't think I'm actually using non-actual carriages. I think I must have only. I've done nothing but the streetcar for passengers, so that doesn't actually apply to us. Okay, no problem. Let's get back in. As I was about to say, having sold off all those other vehicles, our road vehicle running costs should start to dwindle a little bit, although I did add a bunch more here. But overall, I think we're still going to be better. Like I said, that we're going to lose a bundle in new vehicles. Every time my money briefly goes positive, one of these many vehicles that are over their age will replace, and then we'll be hurting again, but it's okay. And we're just about done our passenger to Great Avenberg mission, so that's good. I'm just going to close this for a while. I don't even want to see that. It's going to be bad for a while, so we'll just close that and give ourselves more room to view what's going on. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to do, was the autosave interval. I forgot about that. Oh, it's actually set to every month. I thought it was set to every 6 months. Okay, well then I guess I'll set it to every 6 months, because that's where I thought it was anyway. No wonder it kept seeming to me like all we were ever doing was autosaving, because pretty much we were. Strange. Anyway, let's keep going here. The city's really expanded well. That's fantastic growth. And they're very happy with me. So I guess me setting up this little bus route for them has really helped, because all this is new, and this is pretty much doubled, if not slightly more, in the last 30 years. So this one here really hasn't changed much. So I guess this one passenger station just really isn't enough. In fact, at this point, it looks like this might just envelop this little town. Although it's growing as well, so hard to say. Still don't tend to have a whole lot of traffic there, but that's okay. Liver B, I know, is always going to be... So I set them to pop here, so at least I can still see them, as opposed to the really annoying pop-ups. I still will want to be able to know if they're happening. I just don't want to be halted by them, so I think this will be ready. Yes, I know, because I'm not doing well. Thank you, though. But if it's going to start popping these messages as well, then that might also annoy me greatly. But anyway. That's fine. So we're running at a loss, but none of that is from new vehicles. Well, that's not good. That is distinctly not good. Okay. Then, in that case, let us find our most profitable routes. That one for sure, and that one as well. And I'm just going to clone a couple each of them. As soon as I find where's the depot for here? I think I put it down here somewhere, didn't I? Nope. Oh, there it is there. Yep, so I'm just going to go ahead and clone. So it's the passenger. Just need to find one that I can. Oh, granted, the mail's doing pretty well as well, so it wouldn't be a terrible thing to. Yeah, I can't actually see that one, so that's okay. So that's a 1 man, 2, we'll say 3 for the mail, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the passengers. We'll let all those go. They'll move it into better positions over time anyway, because between breakdowns and waiting for pickups, they'll be okay. And the other one that was very profitable were these ones, which I guess isn't a surprise since I'd already talked about that earlier, but anyway. So we'll get a bunch more of those. Let's say 5 of them. That'll be good. Excellent. Close all those extra windows, and again, they'll sort themselves out in terms of spacing on their own, so nothing we need to worry about. We pay what we can, and let's move on. So temporarily, that's not going to help much because these will take a while to get going, but this time next year, they'll have had time to make one full route, so by then, we should be looking a lot better. Money's temporarily paused, I was going to say, so we might get an auto renew in here somewhere, but if not, not a big deal. But at least now I see stuff moving a little bit better, so I'm starting to feel a little bit better about the financial situation. It's still definitely not good, but I think it is definitely getting better. So we'll just give that some time, and then we'll see how we do. And this mission's going to pop any second now, and we'll see what we get as a replacement. Hopefully it's something decent that either we already have connected or is a very short and easy to connect one. That'd be nice. That would definitely be a good thing. Yeah, if I mentally knock this off of here, we are at least actually profiting now. So buying all those extra vehicles, while very expensive, definitely worthwhile. So that's good. Okay, so that mission popped. We'll just wait for the replacement to pop in. And welcome to 1832. And we're definitely cruising along a lot better with the autosave set to 6 months instead of 1 month. We're actually able to keep going more often without that incredible slowdown. Okay, how do we do? Iron to this steel mill. Alright. This guy here then, yep, okay. And let's see what's nearby. If there's iron nearby, we'll do it. And if there's not, we won't. Oh, there's one right there. That's pretty close. And it's got decent productions. That actually will stick around for a while. So this one might actually be worth doing. So, let's do it. So it's basically going here to here. Okay. Not a problem. There's somewhere. Oh, okay. Could have gone a fair bit longer. That's okay. And there we go. Yeah, this could have gone a long way further, I guess. That's okay. We'll get them connected in a bit. There we go. And as usual, I'll just plunk the depot on the corner somewhere where I can find it. Okay, so these are iron. So I guess those are the hopper carriages. Making sure they are set to iron, because they can do other things. No problem. And this is iron to Fraud Town. Strange name, but we'll go with it. No problem. Okay. And we'll set the route. So that's going to go there to the actual iron. And I'm going to set that as a full load, because that'll make it easier to see if later that industry expires, because then I'll start seeing vehicles that are losing their full amount. So it'll be a bit easier to see instead of them just going back and forth and back and forth. They'll just sit there and wait, and hopefully that'll make it a bit easier for me to see. Right, okay, and then we'll just clone a couple of them. Not too many, that should do. Don't want to have too many vehicles because I don't want to run into, you know, a situation where I empty this mine too quickly. But on the other hand, I would like this mission not to take forever, so it's kind of a balance thing, you know. Oh, and we definitely, there we go. I think it managed to grab a couple more on me, but that's okay. Wow, we're over 2 mil. That's not good. Anyway, let's get this guy going here. There it comes. So it shouldn't take too long. Even with the activation, shouldn't take too long to actually pick all this up once it actually starts. There we go. It's a pretty long trip, but it's not too crazy. Certainly I've seen worse. That's not that bad. Of course, that does artificially lengthen it. These breakdowns. It looks like that part of the trip's about 2 months. This one's probably a month, including the back and forth, I'm guessing. Again, minus all the breakdowns. And there we go. That's going to pull in here. Let's see how that did. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. The trip is about 4 months in total one way, so they'll get one full trip, round trip per year, and probably one like halfway, like the one-way trip. So that's not bad. So basically 3 round trips every 2 years. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. And yes, a couple of vehicles did manage to sneak in replacements. That's okay. Yeah, there definitely was one there. Or that was the loan interest, maybe. Yeah, it was near the beginning of the month. That was probably loan interest. That's okay. So just, I guess, keep my eye on this and see how often this changes. That'll tell me pretty quick. Or the other way I could do it, if I go here and I could sort by age. This one is 32, so this is one of my original ones. Yowzas. So yeah, I'd say about a third of my fleet is over its age limit. The rest are all okay. There's still quite a few that would like some attention. Well, they'll get there. They are slowly being shuffled through, so eventually they will all get their turn. And that will be okay. And once those are mostly done, and so this cost here drops off, then we'll start being able to chip away at this loan. And really need to get this down, because this is crazy. 80 grand a year on interest is crazy. Well, welcome to 1833, everyone. Making some good headway through the time now. Almost. Yeah, a vehicle renewed on me. I just missed it. That's okay. That's one less of them to complain at me. Good headway, good headway. Looks like none of the missions are going to be finishing up anytime soon. Yes, this one's probably the closest one, but even then, probably not, given there doesn't... oh, right, this is one where it gave up and I never bothered replacing it. Well, while we're here, let's have a look and see if there is another coal mine somewhere near this factory, or excuse me, power plant. If there is, it's a little bit further than I'd like to go, so no, this one can just stay there. That's fine. So we definitely don't have one that's going to be anywhere near finishing anytime soon. But that's totally okay. I don't mind. At this point, it really just have to buckle down and internalize, work on the company itself. So add shareholder value or something. Looks like it's still so far just the one that's gotten replaced. So far, anyway. Maybe two. It's hard to say. The costs are also radically different for all the different vehicle types. I can't really tell for sure. It is hard to tell for sure. Yeah, about 7 grand a month in interest. That's just brutal. Anyway, we are approaching the 20-minute mark, so at this point, I'm going to call that an episode. So until next time, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.